All right, today we want to talk about something that might be a new topic, so that's why I decided to make a little video about it. And what we're going to talk about is coordinating adjectives. So we know that an adjective is a describing word, right? And we use them to add interest to our writing and tell us more about what we're talking about. But coordinate adjectives are adjectives in a row that separately modify the noun. And then non-coordinating adjectives are adjectives before the noun that pairs with the noun and makes it a unit. We use commas when we have coordinating adjectives, two or more of them, and they modify the same noun. Okay, so let's look at the examples that we have below here. So the first one is the smart, clever puppy learned his new tricks easily. And we ask ourselves, is this coordinating adjective? So the adjectives here are smart and clever. Are they coordinating? So here are our two tests. Smart and clever are coordinate because they are easily switched. So we could say the clever smart puppy or the smart clever puppy. It doesn't matter what order we say it in. And the word and could replace the comma. So we could say the smart and clever puppy learned his new tricks easily. So that would mean, yes, those are coordinating adjectives because those are our two tests. Let's look at one more. The daughter wore her mother's old vintage wedding dress at her wedding. Yes, again, those are coordinate adjectives because they could be easily switched. We could say the daughter wore her mother's vintage old wedding dress at her wedding. And they're also easily switched because we could put the daughter wore her mother's old and vintage wedding dress. Now notice, even though in this case wedding is an adjective, it's not part of that coordinate string and it's not separated because wedding in this case is non-coordinating because it becomes a unit with dress. Wedding, dress go together. We couldn't say her daughter wore her mother's wedding old vintage dress, right? Because even when you hear that, it doesn't sound right. Okay, so how about the last one? On the rug, the two young children read and listened to the book. If you place the word and between two and young, the sentence doesn't make sense. On the rug, the two and young children read and listened to the book. We also can't switch those two around. We can't say on the rug, the young two children. That doesn't make sense either. All right. So let's just take a look at this worksheet here that you're going to do. And it's just coordinate adjective practice. And what it's going to do is ask you to rewrite the sentences below and use commas appropriately. So you do have to write the whole sentence again, and probably writing it on loose leaf would be the easiest, and then just scan and upload it rather than trying to print out this page. All right. For each set of adjectives, so the first thing that you're going to do is read the sentence and you're going to find the adjectives in the sentence. So let's read the first one together. We enjoyed the clean, crisp smell of the mountain air. So right off, I see that clean and crisp are my adjectives here. So I'm going to underline them. Okay. And then we're going to do our two tests to determine if they are coordinate adjectives. So number one, can we put and in between the two of them? We enjoyed the clean and crisp smell of the mountain air. Yes, we can. Secondly, see whether the adjective's order can be reversed. We enjoyed the crisp, clean smell of the mountain air. Can we reverse them? Yes, we can. Again, that works. So, in this case, they are coordinate adjectives. So what we're going to do then is get a piece of paper out, right? And we're going to rewrite this sentence. So number one, we enjoyed the clean, comma, crisp. Now there's only two. You're not going to put another comma in front of smell. Okay? Of the mountain air, period. Remember, all sentences begin with a capital and end with a period. That's important. All right, so you're going to do that for each of the 10 sentences on this worksheet here. All right, good luck.